It's Bandori, but better. It's Bandori, yeah, but better. It's Bandori. Nah, just kidding. It's not really that better. Well, it's finally that time. I can't believe I'm gonna do this. Roll the video. Well, Sayo, I am afraid the journey ends here. I enjoyed our time together, but it's finally here, and you gotta go, girl. Fly back to Rosalia. Fly. Welcome to a not so helpful guide to Project Oh wait, they renamed it for the global market. Welcome to a not so helpful guide to Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage. Why am I speaking like Goofy? If you're watching this video, then that means you have been visited by the Mizuki with the hidden PP. Good gacha rolls will come, but only if you comment. Thank you, Aikon. Very cool. This is an all-in-one beginner's guide that focuses on introductions and basics while trying to be funny. I am your boy. Who am I again? Alright, Aikon, and I'm into depressed girls. Bruh. Step on me, Mafuyu. Step on me. I'm a bad boy. I'm a bad boy. So, what is Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage? Before getting a global version, Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage was called Project SEKAI COLORFUL STAGE. So if ever I say Project SEKAI, please, you can blame the devs for renaming because Hatsune Miku, guys! Miku dayo, player, it's player game, it's Hatsune Miku dayo. Colorful Stage is a mobile rhythm game developed by our favorite rhythm game devs, Craft to Eggy. The game is very similar to Bang Dream because same developers, and honestly every other mobile rhythm game out there. But this has its own pros and cons to make you consider switching rhythm games, which I will discuss at a later segment. The story is the story is very long, so I'm gonna move the story segment at the end and focus on the more important questions like, is Colorful Stage pay to win? It depends. Unlike other gacha games where some characters are a must-get extremely meta, in rhythm games, unless you want to reach the top of the rankings, it's pretty much free-to-play friendly. I haven't spent a single dime on a mobile rhythm game, and I've been playing since School Idol Festival Japan version. That game is a damn dinosaur and so am I. But that's because I couldn't really care about the events and the ranking. Whatever I get is fine and I'm enjoying the music and characters. But if you're the opposite of me, the game can be very pay to win. You need to get the latest card for that event to get some considerable score boost, spend money on energy recharge, etc. So the answer to this one is it depends. It can go from extremely free-to-play friendly to very pay-to-win, depending on your dedication for the event. Which server should I choose? Since this is a rhythm game, you can try to memorize how things work, and you can move to the Japanese server so you don't have to wait for the content. The global version is honestly fine, it doesn't seem to have anything wrong with it. But if you live in Southeast Asia, oh god, oh bruh, rest in peace my home slice. It's not available yet for you as of this video, and instead will be handled by a publisher named Nuverse, who also handles the best games like Ohana Island, and full-blown pay-to-win garbage heresy like Warhammer 40k Lost Crusades. Absolute heresy! Absolute heresy! This is heresy! Yeah, I don't trust these people to handle my mobile game, so if you want to play but you live in the hellhole known as Southeast Asia, I suggest playing in the Japanese server, or you should find other ways to download the global. Personally, I cannot support this new verse, so that's a me problem. You go play what you want, I don't care. How is the gameplay? Well, it's simply Bandori, but better. Gameplay-wise, nothing new was added. You have your tap notes, your flick notes, your hold notes. There are no additional features, which is both a good and bad thing. The footage I've recorded are all default, and I've only increased the note speed. And the last time I played Bang Dream was 2 years ago, so not bad for someone who hasn't played in a long time, I would say. Which proves my point. Familiarity is good. When it comes to the 3D movies and models, it's probably the best right now, or a very hard tie with Idolmaster Cinderella Girl Starlight Stage. Even though the game came out years ago, they probably still have the best 3D movie, so probably a tie in my opinion. Why play Colorful Stage? Hatsune Miku, baby! Miku da yo! Oh, Miku da yo! Oh, Miku da yo! Miku da yo! Cringe. Vocaloid fans' fan service. This is the strongest selling point of the game. If you're like me, who have known Vocaloids half of his life, the moment you hear a rhythm game with Vocaloid songs, you are instantly hooked.
Back in my days, VTubers didn't exist. We had Vocaloids and Utaites are the ones who covers the songs.
Okay, boomer.
Back in my days, we didn't have Hololive. We had the
Live boosts. This is probably the best thing I enjoy. In this game, you can play as much as you want. There's no stamina, there's no problem. You can keep playing the songs you like and get that full combo. The only difference is that you gain rewards if you have live boosts remaining. Games like Project Sekai should adopt this feature going forward. This is my favorite innovation. Polished and familiar. Because Colorful Stage and Bandori shares the same developers, almost everything feels the same. It's just they took what Bandori was lacking or is outdated and they polished it up, and it really does look and feel good. Virtual shows. This is probably the only new feature the game has amongst its competitors. It's basically a concert at set times every day that you can watch with others. If you ever want to know what a concert feels like, and all that fan cam business, this is one way to feel it. Waifus and husbandos, I guess. This time, I'm not having that waifu feel. Most of the time in my not-so-helpful guides, waifus are the first thing I recommend and why should I play this game. But I'm not feeling the waifu love this time. Unlike my characters, my baby girl HK416 and Aru, I don't feel love. Instead, I feel concern and wanting to help the girls I like in this game. You see, the girls I like in this game, they really need help. They genuinely need help. But if you're not having concerns about fictional anime characters and their mental issues like me, these girls are waifu enough. We have some husbandos too, but they're not my type, so please go into a corner.
You know, actually maybe this one can pass me.
Why not play Colorful Stage? This is very nitpicky, and I'm putting it just for the sake of having something to put. Lack of innovation. Again, this is just nitpick. I like how everything is polished, but the lack of new features in the gameplay aspect leaves you wanting. On one side, why fix what's not broken? But on the other hand, I really want something new. And that's pretty much it. Colorful Stage is not really a Bandori killer, a D4DJ killer, IMAS killer. It's a side grade to the other games mentioned, and you are free to try the game. And you can just return to your previous games if you do not like it. Okay, now back to the story segment. So the story is plenty, and I don't think there's a main story, even though Leonid is the poster child group. Each group has their problems and themes to tackle, so I can't really summarize, so I'll just give a quick glance at what they do. The similarity the groups have is that they all have their version of Hatsune Miku, TM, copyright, limited, and also the other Vocaloids, but they're not the game title. Sit down, Mako. Nobody knows you. You are not Miku. I have my favorite group and favorite girls. Mafu, you step on me. And I don't skip a moment. But there's also my least favorites which I completely skip, and I find it hard to care. Leonid is a band of childhood friends trying to rebuild the friendship they lost, and they're pretty much Afterglow from Bandori. More Jump is an idol group with one aspiring idol and 3 other successful idols of the past who quit for various reasons. And now suddenly they wanna go back? Okay, sure, whatever, sure! They're very similar to Pastel Palettes. Vivid Bad Squad is a street music group and is my second favorite group. And they're so goddamn stylish. Especially their version of Miku. She's so on fleek. They're probably the most original group in the game. Wonderland's X Showtime, which is... Come on! They are making it easy. Come on! This is a low-hanging fruit. Come on! Happy, lucky, and my favorite group of all, Nightcore 2500, or Niju Goji Naito Kodo de if you're a fucking weeb. I love the theme, the songs, the everything. And yes, how did you know my middle name was 14 years old and this is Deep Edgelord? Yeah, I know, my middle name is long. The next group will tackle themes of depression, trauma, sad things, etc, etc. If you suffer from such, you should get some therapy, which is the best advice I can also give to these girls in this group. Please get some therapy! So, these girls are broken in one way or another, and this makes me want to care for them since I was once, and perhaps still is, in their shoes. Kanade suffers from trauma, making her a dropout of school, and make music to make others happy, giving this savior complex. Mafuyu suffers from apathy. She hides behind a mask, and her true personality is cold and empty. Enna is, for a lack of better words, a fame whore. And she finds comfort from getting attention and praises online. So she's pretty much your average 16-year-old girl on TikTok. She also hates talented people who don't use their talent because it's something she doesn't have but desperately wants. And she looks like Tsugumi from Bandori, but better. And the most controversial character in the game, Akiyama Mizuki. I am so afraid of talking about this one. I would rather walk into D-Day. I would rather go into the beaches of Normandy. Okay, so this was actually cut. This whole part was 5 minutes long, and it's not really helpful for a beginner. Basically, this part is all about gender identity and such, which is not really needed for a guide, and as such, I will cut it. Enjoy this snippet instead, because I worked on it and I want to show it. But since the game said, Mizuki is gender unknown, and I will respect. I can respect it, I will respect and use the pronoun. I'll even suck their dick.
This is all your fault. Why did you make me gay?
So to me, Mizuki is a they them. And that's the end of that until the devs reveal what they want them to be. I'm willing to accept. Haha, just kidding! Mizuki, you're a fucking fan! Gameplay basics time! Every character card has one attribute, and there are 5 attributes. Cute, cool, pure, happy, and mysterious. Awoo! Character cards are made unfairly, of course. 1-star cards only get a simple skill like, this character gives a % score boost. Meanwhile, 4-star cards get 2 effects or 1 Giga Chad skill. 2-star and 3-star rarity are just right, and you will need to level them up to rival the base 4-star card. The most important, I would say, is the band power or BP, which I will explain after this. Team Building Guide. For team building, it can go many ways, and I will give a few template samples. So the score build is pretty much that, for score. The goal of this build is for you to get S rank on the song and get the gem reward. So you pick out the highest level cards you have with the skills that increases the score. Mixed skills like score plus heal is fine, you have to make do with what you have. Event build. I don't think you can get a good event build as a beginner, but I gotta fill in that guide part of the video. So every event focuses on one group and one attribute. Right now it focuses on Leo Need and Mysterious attribute. So you will Leo Need the characters from that group. After that awful pun, I got shook, and I'll just show the image on screen as I recover from what I've done. This is a beginner's guide, like I said, so I don't think you can afford to level up different cards and groups, so maybe focus on other builds first. Healing build. The goal of this build is for practicing master difficulty songs. You can't full combo master songs in one try, so get your cards that have heal skills. And as always, mix skills are fine, you gotta make do with what you have. This build is pretty straightforward, unlike the player base of this game. Got him. The cards I got on the globals were sadly a mix of score and heal, so I apologize for not being able to give a varied sample. But that's how gacha works. If life gives you lemons, you cry on the ground for not getting the card you want, you go on Twitter, you beg on the people there, this character is my comfort character. Can I please have gems for my comfort character? I hope you die for not giving me money for my comfort character. I love Genshin Impact. Band power. Band power or BP is the total power your group has. Of course, the goal is the highest BP possible to get S ranks in songs. But upon reaching 150k, will allow you to enter the veteran room in multiplayer. And it offers more rewards, and you will probably be last place because people there, woo, they are whales, I'll tell you that. Can't do anything about that sadly, that's how gacha works. This is also why I said, event builds aren't recommended at the start because you'll be sacrificing band power for event points. I didn't show samples of the multiplayer because I used to play in the JP server. And the Japanese people, when it comes to song selection, they often go for omakase, or random, I leave it up to you. And I want Vivid Bad Squad or Nijugoji song, so I feel like an ass if I'm the only one who chose this specific song, so I don't play multi anymore, limao. But just know that no matter how skilled you are, BP matters the most here. So if you full combo, and you guys have a difference in BP, they will be leagues higher than you, even if they don't full combo. That's perfectly normal.
Wow.
Since this is a rhythm game, having a good team does not mean you will get a full combo. So let's talk about settings. Everyone plays differently and I can't give a setting to rule them all. I will play on note speed 8.5 if I am in bed while using my thumbs because my thumbs are slower and I'm a fat fuck. But I play on speed 10 if I am on a desk using my fingers. I guess what I'm trying to say is, find your comfort. Some of my friends are actual rhythm game gods. You know that level of god in arcades? They're playing the hardest songs. Those are my friends! They're the sweaty tryhards that are intimidating. They have the actual arcade cabinets at home or third-party equipment. That kind of god. And I often follow their settings because I really do feel inferior sometimes. Why can't I do that? So trying to follow their settings didn't help me. So try to find the speed where it's not too slow but following the notes doesn't hurt your eyes. Of course, this tip is for those who want to get better on master difficulties. If you just want to chill, just play at a speed you find comfy, but it's not too slow. It's normal to not full combo a song on your first try, especially on higher difficulties. So practice with your cards that have healing skills. I believe in you. I think. I probably don't. I'm just being nice.
Wow.
Tip number 1. If your name isn't Shinonome Enna, this tip isn't really for you. But Enna, baby cakes, if you're watching this, baby, if you need views and validation, set up an OnlyFans. My money is ready. Baby girl. Tip number 1 for reals. Hate on flick notes. I hate flick notes. Everyone hates flick notes. I hate flick notes. My grandma hates flick notes and she's fucking dead. I just want to say I hate flick notes, especially yellow flick notes. I hate you, yellow flick notes. I hate you.
Wow.
Event shop priority. You will need everything in the shop in my opinion, but I understand you can't grind it all out, even me. So my priority will be gems, the 3-star event card, the 2-star event card, the music card, the attribute gem, and attribute charm. Everything else after that is up to what you want. But that's my priority, and you're welcome to follow or not follow. This is a not so helpful guide.
Wow.
Gotcha time, gotcha time, gotcha time, gotcha time, gotcha time! So, the 4-star or SSR rate is 3%, which is the standard of standards. But as always, I am very unlucky. So I feel like the rates are much lower than they should be. I suffered for years, it's fine. The good thing is that there's a spark system implemented at launch, and you will need 300 rolls for a guarantee of the card you want. The duplicates you get will go into the green room, and you can exchange dupes for wish pieces, which can be used to buy things to help you out in progression. I like games where you don't need dupes, and I like this very much. I'm looking at you, Genshin Impact. I'm looking at you, Genshin Impact.
Fuck you. Wow.
And lastly, a guide to gems and microtransactions. As always with gacha games, your first few months will be easy and abundant, and then will slowly drain until your sources of premium currency are very few. For now, just do the debut missions and every mission available. When it runs out, there's getting S rank and full comboing the songs. And when that runs out, you gotta do the event, and make sure to participate in the live concert once per event. It's 300 crystals per live show per event. Do not miss that. Remember the days where you just fuck up, boomer? Okay. So for microtransactions, there's your usual pay and get gems, but there's also a monthly pass and a battle pass thing. I am too old for this. I would say the monthly battle pass thing is worth, but only if you play every day and get everything. Otherwise, you just wasted money. If you really can't avoid spending money because you are rich, okay, fine. Monthly basic pass it is. It's only $2 on first purchase, which is fine. Fine, you got me this time. Fine, I hate giving away money, but fine, it's very cheap, $2. Even though I now have disposable income, I still can't part with my money. Hashtag Chinese. So yeah, monthly pass, but only once. This is the only thing I will allow. Nothing more. When you turn 18 and then you move out of the house, then you can do what you want. I would aggressively suggest instead joining the YouTube membership. For only $1 a month, I get validation that I'm doing good work. And you get a badge, a green name on streams, and a special role on the Discord server. But that's only a suggestion, not really a threat. Maybe a little bit of a threat. Just a little bit. And that was a not so helpful guide to Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage. I will be staying in the JP server because the songs are boppin', and I understand the UI by now. I do hope you enjoy the game if ever you decide to play, and no, I am not sponsored, sadly. It's pretty funny. Kizuna Ai died before Miku. Such a turn of events. I don't really know how to end the video, so let's just roll the outro before I go on a rant, because while researching for this video, I often encountered the word Kenny and comfort character. I hate the word Kenny, and what the hell is wrong with these people who use these words? And we are the ones who are the weird one, huh? We are the weird ones. Oh my gosh, we are the weird ones, says the guys who use Kenny. We should really roll the video before. 80 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big, hard, throbbing cocks wanting to be sucked. 18 naked cowboys wanting to be fucked. Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees, wanting to suck cowboy cocks. Ram Ranch really rocks.